Mate, it looked like there was a boil over in the offing there for a while. You looked like you were going to get them.
Yeah, indeed. You know, like I thought, and we pushed them very hard, and and that's something to be proud of. You know, coming in like when we've got nothing to play, and third game in 9 days. You know, and but super proud of the efforts. You know, like then you know I thought then we look with a lot of enthusiasm and energy, and couldn't be more proud than that.
And the Hurrell try was a bit of a turning point, and I think I saw him at the presentation doing this.
That's why you said that to the boys at the end of the game. He's like 1 meter out of the line. So, he's one of them. You know, we've been used to it.
Mate, how do you sort of I don't want to say how do you reflect on the year because the answer could go forever, but like obviously there's a lot of off-field discussion about what should happen and what shouldn't happen. But what about on the field and the boys learning to win and learning to hang in and stuff? Has it been a good journey in that regard?
Well, I think that's probably what we need to take more than anything, the learning on the field, you know, because obviously we spent 5 years in a championship and it's a totally different level, you know, like, so you don't play the game the same, you know, and Super League is another level. So that's probably like, we need to focus and concentrate and emphasize a lot more on that. What we've learned, efforts, you know, like all the details, you know, and for me, the St. Helens are the champions for that, you know, and there's no secret why they have been champion for the last 3 years, you know, because you can see them, they back themselves on down efforts, you know, like when they make a mini break, they've got five people inside for pushing, you know, like for to make sure they finish them opportunities. So that little thing like that, you know, and then we need to make sure we build on that our next team, you know, for next year, and then I believe then we'll be better prepared, knowing then hopefully then we'll have another opportunity, another shot in Super League.
Mate, 2 questions in one. How many of those fellas do you expect to see in the World Cup, and is that squad going to be very similar when we come back next year for you?
Well, the first one for the World Cup, I mean, you're going to need to ask Laurent, you know, like the head coach of France for that. Like, there will be some, you know, like, and obviously there's a few injury too, you know, like, so that's within the French boys, like within the Catalans too. So it'll be quite tricky, you know, like, but obviously it's something that we're going to need to take into consideration, because if you have like 6 or 7, like for the off season, it's not a good start, you know, like when you have too many players. But anyway, we'll have to deal with that. But after that, from the team from today, you know, it's like most of them will be there, you know, like it's a team where that's why I wanted to see that team too and select them, because I wanted to see that spirit what we have, you know, like a little bit, and it was important to finish well and have a little bit of pride. Make sure we want to finish on a good note and leave a good image of our club, you know, and of our team in Super League. So, and I thought that they did well, and you know, like, yeah, I think most of them boys from the 17 will be there next year, you know, so which is good, because we need to build around them guys, I believe.
Mate, I'll give you the floor as the last sort of question as a Super League coach for now. If there's anything you'd like to kind of say to the public and the people in England and about the whole experience and maybe how things can be better in the future.
I think, you know, Super League is a great product, you know, and I think it's you know, like we want to. I believe we belong there, you know, like our club, our team belong to Super League, but we need to have like it's tough, you know, it's coming up, going down. I mean, we knew the rules, there's no doubt. But I think we need to have a clear vision where we're going. Are we invited, or are we part of the journey? You know, are we invited in an English league, or are we part of the journey of European Super League? That's for me like something that I like everyone to really like answer very quickly, because at the end of the day, are we throwing money down the drain, or are we being really like you know, like listen, understanding, you know, like it's a lot of things that, as I say, I can stay there for a long time, you know, but there's a lot of, you know, you need to understand the French culture too. It's not like making decision and go again them derby days where it was ridiculous playing them derby on a Thursday, where Friday for Easter period is no bank holiday in France, you know, like kids at school and everything like that, and it's a shame we didn't see the full potential of having our derbies. Like it would have been 15,000 in each game if it was like properly placed on a calendar. That's one of them. But you need French people, I guess, to at the top, like to understand that the culture, asking them and making decision a little bit. I think, and that's if you have the vision of a European Super League, I believe then you have to have some French people at the top too, like to make sure helping make the decision and good decision, and not just English people. I've got nothing against English. My in-laws are English.
Thanks, mate.
Paul seems to enjoy playing that role tonight, and certainly enjoyed his tribute to the end.
Sorry?
Josie Paulos.
Yeah. I think like it was unbelievable for him. Like to his last game of his career playing. Here at St. Helens. And any other cracker of a game. Like on a position where he played on his career there a little bit. But not it's not his preferred position. So. But yeah, I'm very happy for him. Super proud, like of what he achieved, and to give him that send off. I think is like when you see the two teams coming together and the crowd, and I think that's what it's about. I think Super League and Rugby League, and it's a big community and family, and that's why I think we need to help each other and make sure like we've got people who come together around the table and make good decisions. Thank you.